Yo, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci, and you're watching Analog Culture.
Good morning, Analog Culture family. Uh, well, you know me. There's no need to introduce myself, but today I'm sitting with, I don't know, I'll start with this one. My uncle. And when they asked me this one time why I call you Uncle, we started listening to your music and it gave us a taste of what we needed to choose growing up. So it was advice, in essence. I'm sitting with Godfather in South Africa of Deep House. I'm sitting with the hardest working man I know in the industry. I'm sitting with an entrepreneur, because I'm not going to call you a businessman. I mean, you've created so much and you do a lot. Pravini, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting.
That intro made me fall down.
No, but I believe it's even short. Like there's so many accolades that I feel we need to give you in what you've achieved and what you've done.
Thank you.
So, like, there's a lot of people that speak about where you come from, or let's say interviews that actually speak to a whole lot of things about you. And I took pieces out of them and said they didn't ask certain things. Mabopan.
That's my home, man.
That's the hometown.
Yeah.
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
Pet 4.
Damn. Wow. You did your research, man.
Extremely, because that's one of the questions they've never asked you.
Yes.
Pet 4. Pet 4.
Hey, man. Like, I think while I was doing this thing, I'm learning, I'm starting to DJ, I'm new in the game. Well, this is not a game yet.
Yeah.
I'm new, I'm just doing what I love. And then I hear people telling me about Pet 4.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, who's Pet 4? Like, no, he owns a tavern in Atteridgeville.
Yeah.
But the music he plays is out of this world.
Yeah.
So I had to make it a point that I get to this joint just to listen to what's going on. And when I got there, wow, man, I think I had the best music I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Imagine you go to a place and you think you know everything, that you get there, they give you something else. And I think the whole time I was there, I was just listening to music. I didn't know any song that was played that evening. Not even one.
Wow.
We were there probably for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Not even one song that I know. Nothing. And eventually I got to know him personally and we started talking, and he's been one of my mentors actually. Yeah.
So not Pet 4 and DJ Corry.
And Bra Corry as well. Yeah. I mean, they're both in Atteridgeville.
Yeah.
And just to give you a background, I was born in Pretoria, but I lived in Atteridgeville, but moved to Mabopane, and then back and forth. Yeah.
Okay. There's a very from the people that you've worked with before. There's very nice stories about what you did at Pet 4, the music that was played there, which then led to them following you to Ship Ahoy.
So Ship Ahoy, I think, was one of, it was actually the first club I've ever been to in my life. And Bra Corry was playing there. He was the resident at that venue in Mabopane.
Yeah.
So my first experience of a nightclub was Ship Ahoy. Yeah. So, and when Bra Corry was playing, I didn't even know what mixing is. I saw this guy playing two records together on an SL 1200, and I didn't know what an SL 1200 is.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like, what? This guy is playing one song throughout.
Continuous.
It's continuous. It's not stopping.
Yeah.
And because the mixing was so seamless, and yeah, man. I think that's how Vinnie Da Vinci was born, actually, because of me seeing all these things, connecting the dots. Yeah.
You mean that's how Leonardo da Vinci was born?
Wow, man. Ndo-C, so you know everything, man.
I don't want you to skip the important parts.
Yes.
That's how Leonardo da Vinci was born.
So that's actually, so I think around about the same time as Ship Ahoy, a new club popped up in Soshanguve, well, in the middle of Soshanguve and Mabopane. And that's where I started residencies at Club Cherries, and those Greeks, the owners, they called me. They coined the name, Leonardo, and at the time I didn't even get it. Leonardo da Vinci, famous painter or whatever. But I'm like, Leonardo, I'm not. My name is Vinny. So I just took my name and chucked away the Leonardo and then part. Da Vinci. Yeah.
Like you, music-wise, now, you play a lot of different styles. I wanted to find out your influence in the music in itself. Where does it come from? Like, which particular sound does it come from?
Look, I grew up listening to all genres. At home, everybody played everything, from reggae, jazz, soul, R&B, whatever. Like, so I come from a background where I don't know if people would relate, but when it comes to December, there's that particular release that's out at the time, whatever that is. Can be Bob Marley, can be Brenda Fassie, can be anything, and we'll play it out all the time, and everybody sings. It's music. So I come from a background where at home it's a musical home, and I think one of my aunts owned a tavern as well.
Okay.
So obviously, that's music. So yeah.
Out of curiosity, all of that music, obviously back then music was literally on vinyl.
It was vinyl, yeah.
You still have those stuff from them?
Wow. Some. Not all of it, and maybe I now that you remind me, I think I need to revisit everyone. Get everything. I mean, do you know Shirley Bassey?
No.
So that's my background.
That's your background.
Yeah. So, and my aunt was collecting Shirley Bassey, like you name them, from the old school days.
The Wailers.
Vinyl.
Nice.
So maybe if I go around, actually I need to go to everybody in my family. I'm like, give me that shit back, because you're not using it.
True.
Yeah.
But I'm here for you, Musna.
Okay, story for another day.
Then, where's DJ Corry now?
He is around.
Even Pet for himself.
They're around.
They're still around.
They're still around.
Are they still playing?
I'm not. No, I think what I know is that Bra Pet's son has taken over. He's DJing.
Yeah.
Bra Corry, I don't know, but I do see him. Every time I go to Attersville, I try to go to his place, because he always says, "Where's Vinny?"
Yeah.
So I try and make it a point that I go check them out.
Let's take you to between 94, 98. Moved to Joburg?
Yeah.
Arena in Hilp. How was that experience for you?
I think, when I moved to Joburg, I'm this new kid. I don't know anyone. I got an opportunity to play at this venue, arena.
Yeah.
The owner was my friend. And he just came to me like, dude, what are you doing in Pretoria? Because there's an opportunity here. I'm like, you came at the right time, because at the time I was stuck.
Yeah.
Club Cherries was closed down. Yeah, and I can't live on doing the odd 21st birthday party, wedding, whatever. So I'm like, so when this opportunity came, I just said, I'm going to Joburg. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going on there. And I got there, and the owner, rest in peace, Bra Edgar. He was a friend of mine, and I lived at his place, at his flat.
Okay.
Yeah. And playing at his venue every week, and I was taking a taxi from Pretoria to Joburg every weekend.
Yo.
So I leave on Friday, come back on Monday, go back to Pretoria on Monday, because I was playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I was doing that for a while. Eventually, I think the one thing that made me say, I'm gonna stay in Joburg.
Yeah.
I left Pretoria a bit late in a taxi with a bag of vinyl. It was late, so I had to reroute. I went to Tembisa. I think from Pretoria I went to Tembisa. Tembisa, Hillbrow, and then from Hillbrow I couldn't get another taxi going towards the venue.
Yeah.
So I had to walk with my bag of vinyl at night.
In Hillbrow.
I was so scared. Like, I'm a new kid in Joburg. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You're walking, you got a bag of vinyl, and you see people coming towards you. Get scared. Or you take a turn, take another route, because you see people. I'm like, but eventually I made it to the venue.
Yeah.
And I was like, after that, I'm like, no, I'm staying here.
Yeah.
So I told Edgar, I'm like, Edgar, I don't know what you think, but this thing of me going to Pretoria by taxi back and forth doesn't work. It's like, dude, I've got a room. You can stay here.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, this is it. So when I went back home that Monday, I packed everything up, and I moved to Joburg, and that was it. And for me, over the few weeks that I've been there, obviously you start seeing people are looking at you like, who's this guy? Oh, Vinny, Pretoria, okay, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Then now you start making conversations with people start getting to know you. They buy you drinks, yes. Why not?
Yeah.
And like, okay, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, perception will say Joburg is a bad place.
Yeah.
But then when you are there inside, get to no, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's the same. It's the same. Yeah.
Something I also heard was, while you were playing at the arena, you would find all the people coming in with their new releases on vinyl and handing them over.
On tape, actually.
On
mostly.
tape. So you could also DJ with tape, vinyl, and mix everything all at once.
Well, I try, but obviously it's difficult. But I would try. And
do you still have all of that?
the tapes?
Yeah, the tapes, the initial vinyls that you were given.
Well, some, but not everything.
Not
some of them, yeah.
Some of them. Sure. Those are collector's items, eh?
Yeah, but that's why I won't get rid of them. Yeah.
Can put them on eBay.
Yeah, I mean, and a funny story about that was, like I said, I'm getting to know all these guys. Johannesburg, the city of gold. At the corner there's Brenda Fassie, wow. At the corner there's Arthur, there's Mdu, there's Lindelani Mkize, there's, I see all these people, and remember, I don't know them. And slowly they come with their tapes to say, listen to this. If you can, play it. If you can,
Yeah.
But one of the funniest stories was Mdu. And actually, I was on a lineup with him just this past week.
Yeah.
around in December. So, and he was talking about it during his performance. Like, so he gave me a tape.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, can you play this thing? I don't know you. Like, who are you?
Yeah,
He gave, just play this thing. I'm like, what is this? So I listened to it. I'm like, this thing sounds bad, man. I don't like it. You know, you know what song it was? Tsiki.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
and remember how big it
was
became.
very big,
but I
yeah.
told him, shit.
So you didn't
So
play
last
the song.
week when we were in Devon, he was performing, and when the song started playing, because he saw me there, and
yeah.
like, oh, by the way, Vinny, I gave him this tape back in the day to play, and he said this song is shit.
It became a very huge hit. Eh?
You know, and it became a big song.
Yeah, but
You know?
I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
new. Remember, I'm in Jovic. I'm this new guy, and I can't just accept anything.
Yeah, I'm just imagining
can't.
you. I'm just imagining you telling
Even
me.
Brother Fazi came with a tape as
Yeah.
well, and I think I did a similar thing to say, no, this song is bad.
Yeah.
I can't play it. You know, yeah. You know?
Yeah. Then, so now you're at the arena telling him do Gucci. I won't forget this. I won't forget this. And then you decide you're going to start working with Tim at House Africa.
Well, remember, okay, I'm in Joburg. I'm just DJing weekends during the week. Just sitting, doing nothing.
Yeah.
But I still go to, okay, at the time on the same street in Louis Botha, there was Groove Records, DJ Christos.
Yeah.
And then down the road, there was House Africa,
Yeah.
Tim White. So, yeah, during the week, what I'll do, maybe once a week, I'll go record shopping.
Yeah.
You know, go to Tim White, buy 2 records, go to Christos, buy 2 records, go back to the flat. So that was the thing throughout. Yeah, I mean, with Tim, I think when I went to House Africa, I think, yeah, because I go there every week. Now they know me, like, okay, this guy, whatever. I call, yeah, keep me 2 records, I'm coming, I'm on my way, whatever.
Yeah.
And then this one day, and I think it just popped out because I was there bought a few records, and before I left, I'm like, no, Tim asked me, so what do you do if you're not working on weekends during the week? I'm like, yeah, I come to you, I buy records, and then I go home. I'm like, is that it? I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm like, then I think that thing opened up. I think the door opened to say, oh, have you got space for me to come and work here? And it's like, damn, yeah, fuck, you know, you've got time.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
I'm like, when do I start? He says, tomorrow. And that's how it happened. Just like that. So it was an opportunity that was there, and there was no way I was going to say no to it.
Yeah.
And I think, that really changed my life, like, completely.
Yeah.
Now, because I've got a job, I don't have to sit at home the whole week and do nothing and wait for the weekend to go DJ.
Yeah.
Now I've got something to do during the week.
I'm sure you've got first pick at what comes in. Now, a House Africa at that stage is still it's not a record label yet. It's it's just you selling
It's just
records.
a vinyl store.
Okay, I've got 2 questions that will go hand in hand. Christos is at Groove Bar.
Yeah, Groove Records.
Groove Records, sorry. When do the relationship you have today between you and Christos is brothers?
Yeah.
When does that relationship come into play?
Yeah, I think before, I think even before I started working for House Africa.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to these 2 stores and I see this white boy. Okay, well, it was even before, even while I was still at Cheris, when I knew about him.
Okay.
And I knew about this club that he was playing it in Joburg, Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
So I think one of the times he invited me to his club. He's like, no, I've got this club here where I'm playing. I'm a resident. Maybe when you have time, pop in. Call me, and then I'll put you on a guest list.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was years before the House Africa.
Yeah.
So while I was still at Cheris.
Yeah.
And then I think one night I called my friends. We hired a combi, 14 guys, no girls, guys, in a combi, and we drive to Joburg.
Yeah.
And then we go to Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
There's a queue going around the corner of the club.
Yeah.
Long queue. It was on Wednesday, ladies' night. So the club doesn't open for guys up until I think 10 or 11.
Okay.
Somewhere there. So it's only girls inside.
Yeah.
So the guys are queuing outside.
Sure.
I don't know what's going on if it's girls only inside. So we park, we walk. I see this queue. I'm like, shit, we have to queue. But I'm like, look, I'm on the guest list.
Yeah. Let me go check.
Let me go to the front. And remember, those days were apartheid days,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I walk past all these white people on the queue. When I got to the gate, like, hi, are you Vinny? Yeah. They let me in.
Nice.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, who are you with? I'm like, with this 14, 13 guys.
Yeah, yeah. We're coming in.
And we walked in. They are still waiting outside.
Yeah.
Wow. So they took us next to the DJ booth where Christos was playing. We chilled there.
Yeah.
Chris was playing to girls only at the time. And then I think 11 o'clock they open the doors.
And
now everybody walks in. So for me, I was like, wow. So I'm on the guest list. I'm important.
You're Vinny Da Vinci.
So yeah, I think then our relationship with Christos started then. And now fast forward to the House Africa days.
Yeah.
I'm going to his shop, I'm buying records, I'm going to her team.
Yeah.
Then I get work at team. But we're still friends.
Yeah, yeah.
On the same street. So people will go to Christos and come to me to buy records. We own this thing. You know.
I figured. Yeah. You know, growing up now, particularly from that first House Africa Deep House Sounds, the first album.
Yeah.
I actually was under the impression that you and Christos actually owned
House Africa.
House Africa itself.
Yeah.
And Tim White was like the ice boy. To tell you the honest truth, it literally came out like that. You and him were like the faces of House Africa. Particularly when you did the
No, I think also around that time the Groove Records closed down.
Yeah.
Closed down, so then there was House Africa was still there.
Yeah.
So House Africa stayed, and now Christos is coming to me to get records. You understand? So
yeah.
But there's no bad blood. I mean, it's like it's business. It is what it is.
True.
We're cool. Everything's cool. Chris is Tim's friend. They were friends even before me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, but Tim, I didn't mean to call you ice boy. But, forgive me.
You know.
Right now, you. So I hear the compilation series, basically. Apparently, it was you and Bratim's idea of the compilation series in South Africa.
I think so. Here's a like. You know, every time I go out, I'm playing, somebody comes to me like, how do I get the sound, the music you're playing.
Yeah.
Because it's not available. Can you make me a tape? And obviously that has been going on for years before.
Yeah.
Whereas, make me a tape. Yeah, give me $50. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing that. There were people who were doing it. Even Brapet was doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Corry was doing it. Record,
Give you a tape.
$50, whatever.
Yeah.
You know. So I think we saw an opportunity. I'm like, wait, this thing has been going on forever. People love this music, but they don't have access.
Yeah.
It's not available. So how do we make it available to everyone? And I knew, or me and team, and I think not just us, maybe people knew that there were compilations that were coming out internationally.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we've researched how is this done? How is this thing done? Like, what is a compilation? Oh, you license a couple of tracks, put them on a CD or whatever, release. Oh, so it's legal
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah.
Instead of just me recording tracks on a tape, giving to somebody give me $100. No, there's a business there.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
thought about it. We're like, okay, let's see how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
And remember, at the time, here's this new station called YFM, and it's taking the world by storm.
Yeah.
The world, not only South Africa, everywhere. You know. And here's this new kid, DJ Fresh. He's amazing on radio. He's radio. Like he's radio.
Yeah.
You know. And we have a relationship with Fresh. We're good. I'm like, Fresh, here's an idea. We want to do this thing called compilation.
Yeah.
What do you think? You've got a drive show on radio. We give you the tracks, play them, like make them popular.
Yeah, yeah.
And he made them popular.
He did.
Like before, like listen to this. Oh, here's Ndo-C. Oh, what? Nice.
Yeah.
He plays it every day on the show. Song becomes big. Oh, here's another one. Just like that. So we can see the reaction. I'm like, okay, let's choose the best 12 tracks that are available right now. Put them on a compilation. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Guess what? Explosion. Like, I think that Fresh House Flavor 1 was our first compilation.
Yeah.
So our joint venture with Fresh, House Africa and DJ Fresh. And we're like, wow. That thing, I don't know what happened. Like,
Yeah, it was something out of this world.
it was, and now remember, it's not only in Joburg.
Yeah.
It's in Cape Town, Durban, PE, everywhere, the whole of
South Africa. Yeah.
with a record label, because now EMI actually, yeah. So every corner of South Africa, now they get to know about this thing called house.
So Malume,
Yeah.
just to catch you there. Now I'm interested in the business now where all of that was happening. Licensing music overseas at the time.
Yeah.
Was it easy? And how much did it cost?
Well, because it's a new thing,
Yeah.
it was quite easy. And remember, this guy is overseas. The producers of these tracks, they
Yeah.
don't know what's going on in South Africa.
Yeah.
Like, what? They're saying this song is big in South Africa. Remember, in the UK or in the US, it's just a song.
True.
Producer did put a few vinyls in the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. But here, it's a different story.
Yeah, it's the flip side.
So we say, I think to license at the time an American track was probably about $500
$500
USD, and then maybe the UK, whatever, but similar, you know.
And the exploitation period?
You have to, if you license it, you can use it for I think 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I think 3 years.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you get an exclusive deal.
Okay.
You can use it for the rest of your life.
Nice. So you've
You
got some
paid?
of those?
No, of course we have them. Like, so and now that gave birth to. I think we were the first people to do compilations.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So now remember, now the other stores are coming. There's Soul Candy on the
Yeah.
side. There's Tulane on the other side. So yeah, call it competition, call it whatever.
Yeah.
They started jumping on a bandwagon as well.
Yeah.
So now we were, and I remember me and Buso, because now we are the faces of this station or
Yeah.
of this labels. So if you hear a record first and you feel that this is it.
Yeah.
That's when you do the exclusive deal.
Yeah.
So that's the other person
Cannot.
Yeah. So if they want it, they must come to you,
Yeah.
and then you can charge them however much you want to. So there was that, and I used to laugh about it.
Yeah.
So we meet at a club with Mbuso, and he plays a record. Okay, I hear it. I'm like, this is nice. I don't know it, and I think this one has potential for a compilation vibe.
Yeah.
I keep quiet, but I'm listening to him playing it. I'm like, and then during the week I call him, dude, you remember that song you played? Are you gonna use it?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, why?
Then
I gave him.
Yeah. So he knows.
And then he
this is
knows,
the
why is this guy
potential.
calling me for this thing? And
Yeah.
then he's like, okay. Then he quickly calls the label overseas. Vinny, if Vinny was the song, don't say I'm taking this thing.
Yeah.
So that, but it was a cool time, man. I used to enjoy those moments because they created a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it was. So I hear a record first, or he hears it, and then vice versa, or whatever. And sometimes you might be wrong. But most of the times I was right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that's how the compilation business worked. And yeah, man, we made money off those things, man.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
That was.
I can't lie about it. We made a lot of money. Yeah.
And the
a lot.
access was easy because
Yeah.
DVD players were coming into play, and all of these things, and
Yes.
everybody wanted to have.
And and now remember, even the same time now, a label would approach you and say, we hear that you guys are the best in the business.
Yeah.
We have a label, case in point,
Yeah.
Africanism. They approached us
Nice.
to say, we got these tracks, what do you think? And you see, remember, that changed the sound actually as well.
Did.
Yeah,
It did.
I think some of you could say it was the birth of this Afro genre.
True.
Yes,
True.
You could say that.
True.
Yeah.
There's this
You know?
one December where that song came out. The only thing you would hear on the radio or passing somebody's house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
You knew I know. It's
I
on.
think it was,
It's on.
the birth of the Afro sound to what it is today.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. So you're the generation that killed vinyl and produced CDs.
Yeah, well, it had to happen. I mean,
It had to happen.
Times change. Yeah.
Yeah, now
Okay.
the CD era died. So sad.
Yeah.
Even when you buy equipment today, it no longer comes with
You see,
a CD
Yeah,
port
well,
now.
Hey, man, times change and everything went digital now. So it is what it is.
Yeah, those were fun times, man.
No, look, I would go back to those days, just like that.
Yeah.
Because we talk about the vinyl era. Every Friday, or every week when we have a shipment
Yeah.
at the store, and you see the people that walk in through the door. Wow, man, that was, and relationships were built from there. I mean, imagine walking into a store. Oh, there's Glenn Lewis. Oh, there's DJ Kanyani. that was amazing.
It was.
That was amazing because, okay, yes, I know it's not gonna happen again because now you buy music with your feet up on the couch, like you understand?
Yeah.
So, but at the time, I mean, those days were amazing, and I remember even at House Africa, because it's a Friday, it's in the afternoon, and we had a liquor store across the road. So people, somebody's like, well, I've got time. The store is full.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to deal with so many people. People go, they buy beers, they come sit outside in the garden, chilling, waiting for people to leave. Then you give them time to walk inside the store. Now and they sit 2-3 hours just listening to music. Man, those days.
That would have been nice, man. The conversations, I would imagine.
Yeah.
They gave birth to some of the things we see.
You see, because you have people from all over.
Yeah.
Some people would drive all the way from Cape Town to Johannesburg
to get records.
Just to go buy records and drive back. So what about Durban and Polokwane and whatever?
Yeah.
They do that.
Sure.
Because they feel if I order on the phone, I'm missing out on something.
Yeah.
But when I'm there, because everything is here, I can see it on the shelves. So yeah, it was an amazing era, man. It was an amazing time, and yeah, I would go back to those days.
It was
just like that.
I want to quote Julian Gomez. Shout out to him. Shout out to Voxman.
Yeah.
He was on Vox's Twitter Spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him about this. And one of the things that was so profound to me, or that he said, was the difference with buying music with your feet up on the couch and having to own a vinyl is the tangibility of the music.
Yeah.
You feel that it is
yours. It feels like, you because you're touching it.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's there. It exists. And that was something that it resonated very wide with me.
Mm.
That era there, when Pravini, Onali, YFM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just before I get to YFM. Within the DJs that YFM hired, there was a DJ called Kabzela.
Yeah.
Kabzela pushed me to understand who you were. Because then he would play almost similar stuff to you. Like that thing whereby you have to choose your own stuff and say, this is me only. He was playing some of the stuff, and this one day he played Sing It Back.
Yeah.
And he actually said it was on this particular compilation, so and so and so and so and so and so. How was your relationship with that man?
Yeah, we were cool, man. Kabzela, rest in peace, man. Like that guy was something else. Look, typical Kasi boy.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a shit. Like, you don't have to be articulate in English. Just speak your truth. Just be you.
Yeah.
Like that's how he was.
Yeah.
And he was funny as hell. Funny as hell. And I think that was his thing. I'm funny. Yes, I speak typical local language. Kasi. Yes, I will do some English here and there. But if you don't get it, forget about it. That's how he was. You know what I mean? But then I'll play good music.
Yeah.
And remember at the time there was no, we didn't have compilers.
Yeah.
So you play
what you
like on radio.
Sure.
So it's not about somebody picking a playlist and say, "Does it press play here?" No. It was like that.
Yeah.
So he would come with his own thing. And remember, he was also a DJ.
Yeah.
Like playing in clubs.
Yeah.
Yes. So he was like that. And yes, like you're right. He will play a song and say, "This is from so and so's compilation."
Yeah. He was always
pushing. Yeah. You know.
Within that, now, how come you never ended up as a radio host on YFM? I know you used to submit mixes there, but how come you never became part of? Because everybody was on there.
Look, I think when I was growing up, I loved radio. Like, I loved radio growing up, listening to all radio stations. And at some point, I even thought of myself being on radio.
Yeah.
Growing up, And I did try to get onto Radio Bob when guys like Aldrin and Bob Mabena were there, because they were my friends. I said, guys, please, if there's an opening, I would love to get on here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's okay. Then the opportunity for me to be almost full-time on radio came with YFM.
Yeah.
My man Mo Flavor on Fridays.
Yeah.
He had a show there, and then I was a guest mix DJ on his show for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time, and we were cool. I mean, even sometimes I think when it comes to December, you know, those guys, they take leave, whatever.
Yeah.
And guess what? There was one time who was standing in for more flavor. Trevor Noah.
Oh yeah. Trevor
was there, and I was there with
Trevor Noah.
Trevor. Look, who's this dude? Who's this guy? You know, like. Then we hosted that show for December. That's cool. And then and that thing went by because I felt like, no, but I'm not growing.
Yeah.
I'm still the same guy. Yes, I play on gigs, but it's a platform. I think it's enough. It's tired now.
Yeah.
I said, no, let's stop. It's cool. And years later, those guys that I asked for opportunities from Bob Mabena and Aldrin Mohozi,
Yeah.
they were at Metro. And then they like, dude, here's an opportunity, it's open.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Fuck, I think that was one of the best days of my life. I jumped like, okay, now I get to do what I've always wanted to do. Yes, I'm not a radio host. I'm not. But I'm gonna try this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. Let's see where it goes. Yeah.
I can guarantee you, no offense to the people doing their hard work out there, no one listens to radio religiously as househeads listening to Urban Beat.
Man.
No show, no one can tell me that their show is...
Yeah. And I look... you can say I'm bragging, whatever. I think that was one of the best shows ever happened in South Africa.
True.
I think to date for dance music, no one could touch the show. No one. And it's I remember a time where it was on a Friday between 10 and 1 and what?
Yeah,
2.
1.
Yeah, 2. So people guys were calling me, like promoters, club owners, saying, dude, no man, people are sitting in the cars. I don't have people inside the club. Like,
close the show.
Kill the thing, man. That's how good it was.
Yeah.
Because somebody drives, gets to a venue, is like, no man, this music's nice.
Yeah.
He sits there. He sits in the car.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man, that's how it was. And look, we created something there.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that when we got to Metro, I think Bob Mabena was the station manager or programs manager. He said, I want you to do what you do when you're playing at the club.
Yeah.
I want it here on radio.
Yeah.
So he gave us free rein. Like, just be you.
Yeah.
And yes, I know you're not a radio host, but you know music.
Yeah.
So talk about music, mostly. Don't talk about who did what to who and what. No, politics. No, get out of that. Talk about the music. And that's what the show was about.
Yeah, the show was about.
And I think we did that 159%.
Amalumi, you killed.
Yeah.
You guys killed on radio.
Yeah.
And the opportunities you gave for new artists and new producers.
The
introduction of new music.
Local music.
Local music as well. Yeah. I know you did a lot with that show. Kid Funk came, he grabbed the Sunday audience,
Yes,
and he
yes.
left the Sunday audience in capable hands.
Of course.
And
So this thing was almost like a handover.
yeah.
Because we came, Kid Funk came, see, it's going.
Yeah.
So we didn't drop the ball.
No.
It's still there. It's just, can I say it?
Go for it. Go for it. We like the truth. Yes, we like the
No,
truth.
they messed up radio.
They did.
Yeah, they messed up radio.
They did.
It is what it is.
They did.
I'm not gonna lie about it, and I'm not being bitter that I'm out. I was not fired. I left.
Yes.
Yeah, I left. I was not fired. I said this thing was not working for me.
Was this now them trying to control what you're playing now?
That's the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't get fired. I left. I said I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, no. Because I actually thought Umlu had changed the format himself.
It wasn't blue.
Yeah.
It's the powers that be.
Pause that.
Yeah.
That's
That's it.
I'd
Yeah.
actually like to speak to Umlu as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
as-
yeah.
to get his side of the story. Mara, those were literally.
No, I think, look, like I said, I mean, I didn't know radio until I got there, and I figured I'm like, wow, so you have the power to change people's minds.
Yeah.
The mindset about we're in Joburg. I don't know what's going on in Cape Town, but what I do at the time, somebody is listening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I knew was we were traveling a lot. You go to, okay, then I'll make an example about Cape Town.
Yeah.
I come here, I play. No one is feeling the music that you play.
Yeah.
But the minute we get on radio, we play the same music. Now people are listening. They're like, oh, it's the same song you played last week when it was here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it grows.
Yeah.
Now the next time I come back, everybody's happy.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You understand? Yeah.
You've always had this ability to play new music.
I love that. I love that because I feel like as a DJ, I can't just be doing mainstream music.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't. You can play mainstream, but at the same time, you need to educate.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of music out there. A lot. I think every day there's something out being released.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
I picked up that vibe of yours, house, deep house sounds too. Ukuthi, there was no boundaries for you when it came to the choice of we're going
What
this
do
way.
you want? Yeah.
Yeah, it was still one of my. If we said we're charting them, that one there.
You and the million other people. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I'm gonna come fetch those 12 by you. Moving from, you never considered opening up your own club and being or a record store or being part of that conglomerate.
Been there, done that, actually. So, opening up a club is a mission.
Yeah,
It's a mission. It's not child's play.
it's working out.
We had an opportunity to run a club.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Club Carnalita.
Oh yes, Carnalit.
That was me, Christos, and this other friend of ours called Fernando. So we were there.
Yeah.
Did it. But remember, I'm not there. Okay, there's three people here. Christos knows the sound system. He knows it in and out.
Yeah.
So he will make sure that the sound is amazing. I will curate the sound. Our friend, he runs the bar.
Yeah, the operations
The
basically.
operations.
Yeah.
I can't be behind the bar. No ways. I don't know how to do that. I
Yeah.
tried it once. I bombed.
We would have gotten
Yeah, like because
free
it was
alcohol.
busy, I was sitting. They're like, hey, but we need manpower. I was
Yeah.
like, I'll help. I got there. There 10 minutes. I was out.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
do this.
This is
thing.
not me.
Not me. So yeah, we had, and it worked big time for close to 2 years.
Yeah.
Worked very well. Unfortunately, the landlord came with some funny clauses after the 2 years,
Yeah.
and we said bye bye. So yeah, you see, it comes with its own
Yeah, yeah.
things, and I don't think I want to own Maybe if I had to own something like that, it would probably be like a bar where you sell food with music being secondary.
Yeah, not being front line.
Something like that. Maybe in years to come. Could be. And yeah, maybe when I start to wind down, which I don't think is going to happen very soon, but
I heard someone.
I know.
I heard someone say, Vinny, we're gonna, God forbid, he goes. We're gonna take him with his headphones. Still
Of course, it could be. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no retirement.
No. I don't. I'm not even thinking about that.
This is not a job for you.
That's my life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my life.
The licensing deals were very interesting, but now with the licensing deal concept, when it comes to the TV show,
Yeah.
obviously to play someone's music on TV and the
And
show,
radio as well. Yeah.
you also license those as well.
Look, the way I know how this thing works is every establishment, club, tavern, wherever, the music you play, it's supposed to be
Logged, yeah.
locked in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you play. But the rules are loose in South Africa. Well, in the world. This is not happening only in South Africa.
Yeah.
So we actually, the way it's supposed to be, you see the music I play at night, I need to submit,
Okay.
but we don't. I don't have, so, okay, I played what? Cups that are small. And then I have to write everything.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, no.
It's supposed to be like that. Just like you see with radio, everything's locked.
Yeah.
TV, everything is locked. They submit.
Yeah.
So every establishment, whether it's a club, it's a bar, if there's music played,
Yeah, they have to have a license.
that thing should be happening.
Yeah.
But we don't, and that's why we have these issues that are happening right now. Because
True.
people are fighting, yeah, my song is big, but I'm not getting money. Okay, because nobody's logging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we should force people to do that?
You can't. Well, it's the music, like Samro, Risa, whatever. Those people should be, I think.
I heard they were actually
think-
going around asking for licenses at establishments.
Yeah. I mean, remember there was a time where they were talking about the DJ license.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't done properly.
Yeah.
Because apparently you have to pay a fee once a year
Yes.
if you're a DJ.
It's like 1,000 something.
Whatever, but still, it's not done properly.
Yeah. It's not.
So now imagine I'm playing, somebody comes, stop playing because you don't have a
DJ license.
DJ license. I slapped them, man. I would slap them so hard.
They must go and look at
Yeah. No, look, if it's supposed to be done, I think people are not saying no. They're just saying, explain it to us how it works.
how it
That's all.
functions. And there should be somebody to enforce
Somebody, and then I don't think people would fight.
that. No.
I don't think so.
Dance Music Summit.
Yeah.
You've been doing a couple of those and they've been floating around the country everywhere.
Yeah.
Are we seeing another one this year?
Of course, it's coming. But you see, with all these workshops, and I feel more could be done. Yes, it's supposed. This thing is about getting the movement going non-stop,
Yeah.
teaching all these kids about, or telling all these kids about our experiences, where we come from, where we're going.
Yeah.
But I would love to see the mainstream guys coming to those those workshops.
Yeah.
I want to see big name DJs just to come. You see how these kids are coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know us. It's cool. But there's Black Coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, there's DJ Kanyani. Oh, there's Glenn Lewis. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Because that will inspire them to say, oh, so this thing it's united. Because now they come, they only see us, so what?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying to these guys to be there all the time. If you have time, just show up and say, "Hi guys, yes, I'm here. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sitting with you guys. We're listening to Samro talking about, and if I'm so and so, I feel that Samro is not doing right. I must stand up like, no, wait. You didn't do this. You didn't do that.
Yeah. Because they've
Sort of
been
this
through
thing.
that.
Yeah. It needs to happen like that. But I don't see that happening, because all I see is just new kids who are hungry to learn and to build their names. And then after that, hey Vinny, can I have a picture?
Yeah.
And then it's done. Nah. It needs to be one pot.
Yeah. So if for instance, if there's somebody who feels like there is things that they could contribute, a way that could change,
Yeah.
how do they get in touch with people from Dance Summit? to
Well,
Summit?
then Summit, DJ Christos. That's it. Yeah.
DJ Christos. I hope you got that, guys.
Yeah.
I know there has been people that-
Look, I won't give his number, but he's on social media. Just DM him.
Yeah.
And it's done.
Yeah. The Music Awards. The Dance Music Awards, to be exact. Because we've got Metro FM Awards, we had
Channel
MTN,
O, we have
we have-
whatever.
Yeah, MTV. Then we came up with the Dance Music Awards. And I
Yeah.
don't know which year was it, but there
Yeah,
was a
we
lot
did
of
it
people
once.
from Devon that won everything.
We did it once. I guess we didn't get enough support from the industry, actually. So those things, they cost
A lot of money.
a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So in order to do a proper award show, it needs to be supported, but we didn't get, because the first time we did it from our own pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's something that needs to happen. Dance Music Awards.
Yeah.
Not everything that's
Ampakang.
yeah. It's dance music. Yeah, we need to do that. Hopefully someone in the industry is listening or was watching this thing, and then we want the money. Show us the money.
I know. I'll advocate that
Yes,
for say
yes.
put in the money so as the music awards could happen. Something that I've been wondering for a while now. Like, I've seen you play in a lot of events, and I always wonder, when do you relax and what do you do when you relax? When do you spend time at home with your own family? Because you're literally our uncle here on the streets. If we see that there is off on Tuesday, we book you. You can't be at home on Tuesday. Book him, put him at the Sofeng, bring him to Cape Town. You're always busy. It makes me wonder, how do you manage family life and work-life balance?
I'm a master of that thing. That's quite easy with me.
You mastered that.
I know. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
I've learned to balance the two. And yes, sometimes if you call me on a Tuesday, come play whatever, I'll think twice about it.
Yeah. So you don't take gigs on Tuesdays?
Sometimes. Well, 2023, I think on Tuesdays I played twice the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know for a fact.
Mondays, maybe quite a few times, because Monday is a big thing. You
Yeah,
know, Mohodu Monday, whatever, everywhere in the country. And sometimes there was a time I was doing residencies on Mondays, but I stopped. Wednesday now I've got this thing happening at Saints Jovic.
Yeah.
Thursday, so, and then it's the weekend. But I take my kids to school every day.
Every morning.
Every day.
Every day.
I fetch them every day. You understand?
Hang on.
Yes.
Do you drive? If anyone has ever seen Vinny driving out there, please just take a picture or
Okay.
DM me.
Okay. Can we move on?
Mara, that question still stands.
I don't drink and drive, but I drive.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. After the show, I'd like to talk about.
Do you want me to show this thing? Oh shit!
I've
My
never
wallet is
seen
in the
it.
car. It's in the room. So I was gonna show you my wallet and then kill this thing once and for all.
Why did you feel? Okay, let me not say why did you feel the Thursday thing.
Yeah.
It took off like nobody's business, and it showed me something about a vinyl culture in this country. It is alive and well.
When I started this Thursday vinyl sessions, I've got a huge vinyl collection, a big one, like I don't know.
Two rooms full.
It's a room. It's full of vinyl.
Too.
So I look at it every day, right? And this is probably 2016, 2017. I'm like, do I get rid of this thing? Or what do I do with it? And then I get this opportunity. They book me, well, at the Fine Ice in Mainland.
Yeah.
For a gig, vinyl gig. Okay, I go, I play vinyl, I go home. But on my way home, I'm like, that was actually nice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Oh, so there are vinyl. Well, I knew there were vinyl events happening, but quite small.
Yeah.
Quite small. And I figured, you know what? Let me ask these guys, especially at the hotel.
Yeah.
So, can I come here and play vinyl? You give me a day, I'm here.
Yeah.
No, but you're busy, whatever. I'm like, no, I'll find a way to make this work.
Yeah.
And then I think they said, okay, we can do Saturday. I'm like, if you do it week in, week out on a Saturday, now I'm losing out on
Everything else.
else.
Yeah.
And I said, can we look at a weekday? Give me anything, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I said, Thursday, I'm like, am I doing anything on Thursdays? Hardly, nothing, like zero.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's look at that. When do we start? Okay, we'll see. Okay, that was 2016. I think towards 2017. Then because now I'm not communicating with the hotel.
Yeah.
And then a year later, guys, I'm waiting.
Oh yeah.
When do we start? I'm like, no, you choose any Thursday from now on. Day one. And I think, if I remember very well, I saw all the vinyl DJs that I know
Yeah.
in and around Pretoria, they all came out.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you guys? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're like, no, we're there, we're playing, but it's just that it's so minimal.
Yeah.
So is this gonna play? Is this gonna happen every week? I'm like, yes. Can we please come play?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And that's how it was born.
Sheesh. I think
That's how it was born. Yeah.
that it created that ambience that you had at House Africa of
The community coming
community
together.
coming
Yes,
together.
yes.
I found out
Yeah.
there's this vinyl camp.
Yeah.
The vinyl camp has been happening for 10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
I mean, it's very amazing.
I also didn't know about vinyl camp. I found out while this thing was happening, because these guys, they would come and say, okay, shout out to Play. He came to say to me, brother, my name is To Play. I ran this thing called vinyl camp in Limpopo.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are you? Like, and I found out dude has been playing forever.
Yeah.
Only on vinyl.
Yeah.
Only. So it opened up new doors to other spinners that I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Duplay gives me all his guys all the time.
Yeah.
I've got access to his guys. Bo Floyd Mesh, Oza,
yeah.
they give me access to their guys because remember it's
clicks.
It's clicks.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I got access to every vinyl DJ in and around South Africa, everywhere. Guys overseas, when they come here who play vinyl, they're like, no, we know about this thing. We want to come play.
Yeah.
So it's amazing, man. It's like, so remember, I thought vinyl is dead.
Yeah.
I thought it's gone, it's finished.
You killed
So
it, got
remember.
CD, and now you're reviving.
So remember, imagine if I had gotten rid of my collection.
Eish.
2015,
You would have had
14?
to start collecting again.
again. Imagine.
Oh.
And I got some. Well, okay, move on.
No, but I feel, and I know a bunch of us feel, Uguti, what you're doing is not fair. Like 2 rooms full of vinyls. And it's not like it's 2 rooms full of vinyls and you're still buying more even now.
Hey man, I played. Remember?
I'm coming to your house. I did say, no?
I told you I got dogs, so.
I'm not afraid of dogs.
Okay.
I'll bring steak. So, just so as to get to a point where I can close this and let you be free to enjoy your holiday in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Do we still see you going back into producing albums and then releasing them and tracks?
Look, the production side of things, I think it needs to happen.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the boxes I need to tick. Doesn't matter when, but it needs to happen again. I think we left it for too long. Many years ago.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it still needs to happen. Produce music, release it. And someone was asking me recently, like, are you gonna do a compilation again? I'm like, well, unfortunately, that I feel it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because the digital side of things, that it's not really profitable. It's not. You know, yes. I mean, I see remember, was it now in December when the stats came out of all these guys on Spotify with their streams?
Hey.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
And
yeah.
now they complain and drop the price
Yeah,
tag.
yeah. So it's, look, the music, I know music had to evolve and the business had to change and evolve to where it is today, but I still feel it's no longer profitable to release albums.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Because remember, at the time when there were CDs and whatever, it's a CD, 12 tracks.
Yeah.
You don't want to choose which track you want and buy it.
Yeah.
You take the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think that era of, I wanted track number 2, but I'm buying the whole thing. And we lost track of listening to music properly. Because remember on that, it's not, yes, you like track 2.
Yeah.
But there's track 14 that you never even
Listen to. Yeah.
And then 6 months down the line, you hear a track playing anyway, club, whatever. Oh, what is this? They tell you it's so and so. You got the CD. Now you run home, it's there.
Yeah.
Because you didn't listen to
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, now we're buying music because I like track on this EP. I'll buy only one track.
Yeah.
Each to his own. I get that, but we're not listening to music like we used to before. So yeah, that's why it's not profitable anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we see Vinnie Da Vinci, Christos, Ralph Gam, Dino Michaels, DJ Fresh, Glenn Lewis, Greg Maloka coming together and opening up a radio station that is deep house orientated from 6 in the morning till 6 the next morning?
You know what? I think we all want that.
I
think we all want that. Whether it's gonna happen or not, I can't say. Yeah, you can never say no.
You can never say never. Yeah.
It could work. But remember, think right now I'm at a stage where I feel like, the music should be music all round. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I love the Afro sound. I love my piano. I will never play my piano.
Yeah.
Yes, I say it again. I said it again. I will never play it, but it's a sound that I've embraced. It's ours. But if you had my piano in it, that sound is crazy. It's crazy. You see what I mean? Yeah. Yes, but it's not a sound that I will play.
Yeah.
But I've learned to embrace it. Because yes, I go out, it's there everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And yes, I vibe to it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. But unfortunately, it's not a sound that I will personally play. I don't think so. Yeah.
I even realized what Kabza has been trying to show people. Choice of music is not.
You see, I love that sound. I mean, Kabza, Kelvin.
Oh, Kelvin.
Them to wow.
Hey.
They coming up with some shit that I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
But it shows progressions.
Yeah.
The boys are growing. It's their world now. It's their time.
Their world, yeah.
It's their time.
How did you feel, Setia Kabza? You guys did the last show go pretty
yeah. At the Fine Eyes, the last one for the year.
Yeah.
I asked Kabza to come.
Yeah, I was
to play
really
vinyl.
amazed at that.
He came, and wow. Like, everybody was like, okay, even before when they saw Kabza on the lineup, like, wait, is Kabza playing at vinyl, Vinny's Vinyl Thursday? I'm like, yes. Is he gonna play vinyl? I'm like, where is he coming? What is this thing called?
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah. So if you wanna see this, come witness it live. It's there. And he came and he killed it.
Yeah, and you guys decided we're not recording this one.
And I said, I'm not recording this one.
Yeah.
So you have to be there to witness it live.
We live in Cape Town.
You can take a flight, man. Fuck. What do you mean? No.
Times are tough. Rent is due.
I'm not saying drive. I'm saying take a flight. It's 2 hours away.
Yeah, it's also 3,000 to fly in December.
You got money?
From where?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it was the second time I saw Kabza spinning on record.
I've had him before. I think during COVID when we were just streaming.
Yeah.
I asked him to come. He came. He played vinyl. If you wanna watch it, YouTube, it's there.
Yeah. Malume, I got so many more questions and so many things to talk about, but I don't wanna.
No. I'm thirsty now.
I'll set up
We're
another one.
We're done.
And I'll come visit you at your house when we record the other one. Okay?
But I told you, you're not coming to my vinyl room.
will talk.
That one is not happening. You know that. You can come visit, but that room, I'm gonna throw the key away.
Thank you very much for joining me on my show today.
Nice one, brother.
It's always humbling to sit next to you.
Yeah.
To me, you're like the biggest celebrity. Even like in my world.
Celebrity.
Yes, sir. In my world, nah. You are what black coffee is to many.
Wow.
So, like I said, you growing up and listening to what you were doing, kind of, it made one very refined man in life. What your choices are, how you choose to swing. The music made us behave in a particular way. To where we are today, me having to sit here and talk to you about this, a lot of influence came from what I was listening to. And you are a very big contributor to the choice of sound I was listening to. Thank you very much for that. And for your time this morning, I very much appreciate it. And I'm sure the audience is going to appreciate this.
Nice one. Shout out. Shout out.
There's a Viking saying that says, live forever. That's why I say, that's what I say to you now. Live forever. Thank you very much.
Cheers, brother.
Bravini.
Analogue culture.
Tanko. Thank you very much. This is DJ Ndo-C, #PA.
Woo! Peace.